Vause, 350 Williamsburg Court, 23606.
Martin Bailey.
I'm a Newport News resident, an NNPS graduate, a parent in the school system, and a member of the Newport News Education Association Executive Board. I also served on Dr. Parker's Budget Advisory Committee alongside our NNEA President, Rhonda Wagner, who just gave you an invitation to meet with us, and we look forward to all of your responses. I have to admit that I was shocked when I saw that the city manager's proposal gives 0% in new funding to the NNPS operating budget. I had to rewrite my speech in my car real quick, so I apologize for reading it on my cell phone. If city revenues have increased 2%, it is very reasonable for the NNPS schools budget to increase by about 2% as well. It's just a fair way to share resources with our greatest asset, our children. Failing to increase our school's operating budget, even keep up with the rate of inflation, would be a terrible injustice to the children in our city. 67% of NNPS students are on free or reduced lunch. Vice Mayor Vick spoke eloquently at the work session today about the challenges faced by at-risk youth. And increased funding for our school system would be an excellent way to address this poverty in our city. Public education is the great equalizer in a world that is too often unequal. Students living in poverty and students of color receive significantly less per pupil funding than students from whiter, more affluent areas. Unfortunately, NNPS follows these trends compared to nearby districts. If this city manager's proposed budget is passed, we will be even worse off compared to our counterparts in Hampton Roads. But the good thing is, this year we can change that. But it's going to take our city council members being heroes for the city and asking our city manager for some increased funding, not just from the state, but also from the city, because school funding in Virginia is supposed to be a joint effort between city and state. And just increasing our debt service is not going to cut it. Debt service is for debts owed from schools built years ago. They provide nothing for our students today. Nothing for our teachers and staff today compared to what we have last year. It doesn't even increase with the cost of inflation. It's not fair, and I promise you, if you were to substitute teach for a school in Newport News for even a day, I really think your viewpoint would change when you look into those children's eyes. I really believe you would understand the need for fully funding, or I'm sorry, it just felt like a punch in the gut, the 0%. It really felt like a punch in the gut. Even if you don't like us, this isn't about us, this is about the city's children. Please ask the city manager to go back to the drawing board and put public education as a priority in Newport News. Thank you.